What's going on? My name is Terry, and welcome to the Enlightened T Show. Please give this video a like, share, subscribe, and let's get to it. I see a lot of liberals out here protesting about mass deportation that Trump has implemented. You know, I seen a lot of them, especially in like LA, the whole state of California for real, Texas, Arizona. We're going to talk about it all on this segment, but one thing I have to tell people is this. If you don't agree with the mass deportation, which that is your right, but if you're an illegal alien, you don't have no right over here. I'm letting you know that that's the reason you're getting deported. And nobody is talking about how they are getting criminals out. There are criminals who literally, great women, literally, people that is sex trafficking young boys, little girls. So what are we talking about? And y'all out here having a fit. I can see this now. I see this in the 2020 during the George Floyd riots and stuff, which I believe in peaceful protesting, but it's always going to be that one individual that's going to do something stupid to spark everybody else on that exact same day to do some stupid-ish. It always happens. It never fails. And I feel like that's going to be that, especially with somebody jumping in a car of a police car at that in Arizona. Like, what was you trying to accomplish? This is how stuff escalate, and then the police get a bad rep saying, oh, look at the police, look at that. No, that person literally hopped in that car and got on.
Good evening. Yes, the roads are closed off in multiple directions, spreading from 67th Avenue and Camelback. That smoke that you're seeing behind me appears to be coming from burning tires, from people burning their tires, driving, doing donuts. We're hearing some music coming from that large circle, that gathering of protesters, waving flags, cheering, putting up signs relating to ICE and immigration. I talked to a few people that were walking away and a few people that were walking towards the protest. They're telling me that to them this is about family, this is about fighting for their loved ones who either were born in the U.S. or not, and fighting for their rights no matter where they came from, no matter what country. So I want to give you a closer look of what's happening in there right now. We were just stepped out a little bit for this report. So most of the protesters say that nothing that they have seen so far has been violent. I've actually seen some kids coming and going to this as well. A lot of cheering, chants. We're seeing multiple different flags from different countries, Mexican flags, El Salvador flags, and a couple Palestinian flags as well. But there was an incident that happened earlier. According to Glendale police, one of the protesters jumped in a vehicle, one of their cop cars, and started driving it for a short distance. They are still looking for that suspect and still trying to get more details about what happened in that situation.
I don't care. That is a crime. And it's only going to get worse. But yeah, and I also saw that people are starting to protest against buying American goods. So who else you gonna buy from? What? Temu? Let's see how far them products get you. All the cheap products y'all be getting from overseas that don't last long at all, like American products. These people are jokes. Jokes, I tell you. But we got to show some of these videos that is happening. So without further ado, here you go.
Is in Arlington, where that demonstration's been going on since early mid-afternoon. Don?
Well, Steve, about 200 people are at this protest outside of City Hall in Arlington right now. If you take a look behind me, you will see a sea of signs as well as lots of Mexican flags as well as American flags. The Tarrant County Democratic Party organized the event in response to recent ICE raids. Organizers hope that peaceful protests will bring attention to the effects of splitting up families, as well as bring communities of all races and ethnicities together. According to ICE data, an average of more than 1,000 undocumented immigrants have been arrested each day since President Trump was sworn into office.
As a daughter of Mexican immigrants, obviously this is a very important personal subject to me. So I wanted to put together, some type of rally and protest with calls to action. I wanted to give a safe space for community to build and gather.
And this rally here is expected to go until about 6 o'clock this evening. Hear from a woman whose father was deported to Mexico.
Now, you would think that if you want to protest like that, right? Because ultimately you're blocking roads, freeways, people still got to get to work. I think in the video they was talking about how some people saying the immigrants don't need to go to work, which I'm almost cool with that because guess what? Some of y'all out there illegal, hey, we picking you and you up. Shoot, somebody daddy getting deported at 10 p.m. tonight. Hey, it is what it is. Why y'all so mad at Trump? Why y'all not mad at Biden? Biden and that Congress, House representatives, all of them could have done something to help illegal immigrants get their status here in the United States of America, but they didn't. Why? First off, a lot of Congress wasn't going to go for that because it was just too many people coming in here. I'm talking about by the millions. It was people coming in here. And y'all just expect us to accept all of them? And then what makes so funny, because I talked about this last week in one of my podcast episodes, that liberals, especially Democrats, leaders, are saying, oh my God, illegal immigrants, I should say, illegal immigrants, yes, paid $92 billion in taxes, right? That's what they'll tell you, right? Do you know that in 1 year, we spent damn near $152 billion on illegal immigrants? So we're in a deficit for illegal immigrants over here, and who's that's getting passed to? The American citizens got to foot that bill. We are already trillions of dollars in debt. And y'all want us to front the bill for people who come over here, commit crimes. All of them committed a crime just sneaking in here in the first place. But you got some other people, especially gangs over here, terrorizing the good people of the United States of America. Yes, we have our own citizens who do crime, and they might do more crime than illegal immigrants, but that don't mean that we need to add on to it by somebody who wasn't even supposed to be here in the first place. That's could escalate other things to happening. I'm going to keep saying Lincoln Riley. I'm going to keep saying her name. They just passed the act not too long ago. So y'all mad at Trump for getting things done that Democrats could have ran on, could have helped prevent all of this from happening, but they didn't. It's so funny that Democrats do not bring that up, how us American people, because don't get it misconstrued, y'all. Our taxpayer dollars are paying them. Remember that. Our taxes are paying for other countries, all type of stuff. Just like with that USID. Hey, listen, I'm all for it. USA, whatever it's called. Hey, it's time to get gone from that. Because we are out here subsidizing everybody right now. We just can't afford it, quite honest. I'm trying to figure out why it was even made in the first place. But hey, some people know why. And they say they ain't going to completely get rid of it. They just going to see where all the race fraud is going. But of course, some people can't see that. Trump is literally getting things done. Y'all don't appreciate him. Listen. It already felt like he been president for 3 months, and it only been, what, 2 weeks? Yeah, I think 2 weeks now. You see, he tried to put them tariffs on Mexico, Canada, China, which I'm not a big fan of tariffs. Even though I voted for Trump, I'm not a big fan of tariffs, especially economically, because even when tariffs was implemented at one point, and that was probably one of the best economies in the United States, we had a much, much smaller government, much. And, I don't want to pay for higher prices. But then again, I also understand that, hey, we're going to have to make some sacrifices. And a lot of these countries going to have to do what they have to do and hold up the end of the bargain. We want protected borders. We want to stop of fentanyl coming up in here, killing hundred thousands of people every year. We want to stop seeing illegal immigrants here. Don't y'all know, in these past 2 weeks, the borders have been more secure than any other time. It's crazy, right? And now Trump is not implementing the tariffs on Mexico because, their government and him have agreed to say, hey, we just going to work on this deal. This is the deal. Mexico are going to send 10,000 troops to the borders to secure the borders. We're going to stop the flow of illegal guns going into their country. Who won? Now everybody out here saying, "Oh my God, he bent the knee," or she bossed up to him and all that. Trump already said he just want a fair deal. How is that not fair? We both got something out of it. But you see how they trying to manipulate you into thinking something else? This is what he ran on. He want fair deals for these countries. I mean, come on now. We got a trade deficit within them, like 150 billion or something like that within this past year, or 2023 fiscal year, I should say. And you mean to tell me all that money they're getting, y'all can't protect the borders on y'all end to stop all of this? I call it BS. Because they not holding up the end of the deal, because guess what? Biden let them do whatever they wanted to do. I don't care if Mexico going to be going downhill from here now, because guess what? You got to take your people back, and you may not be able to afford to take all your people back, but hey, you could have stopped this. You could have prevented it. Stop letting the cartel take over that whole country. That's one thing you can do. You feel me? Everybody talk about, oh my God, they come over here, the legal immigrants come over here and they want a better life. Well, you're going to have to fight for what you want in your country. Why can't you do it? Because all I keep hearing is they're the most hardworking people, and they might be. Do that over there in your country. And for the ones that we accept and want to be part of the United States culture and everything, we welcome you with open arms. We are not these bad people as everybody trying to make it seem. So, with that being said, Trump is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. I'm sorry. He is the GOAT. Hate him all you want to. He's running on everything. Now, I do know that the market has tanked significantly today because of the unknown if tariffs are going up. But he knows that. He knows that. And right now, we waiting on Canada, to posture and all that, but they're gonna agree to it too, because neither Mexico or Canada economy can withhold us implementing these tariffs. They can't. Look how much we account for their GDP. Both countries. It's crazy. They can't be nothing without us. We subsidize these places pretty much. And we just want them to hold up their end of the deal. And we want new deals. And we want new partnerships. Listen, we don't need friends. We just need business people at this point. Feel me? Everybody talk about, we need allies and all that. Nah. I just want you to agree to do what you need to do in order for your country. I'm going to do what we need to do for our country. And we'll form a business relationship together. That way you want to be like, you play me and all that. Nah, you see Panama, we got that real quick. Trump is really getting shit done. He getting it done. This is about to be the greatest 4 years ever. This is about to be the greatest 4 years. Boo-hoo crying. And I'm telling y'all, if the media is not having a meltdown, then he not doing his job. I'm just letting y'all know he's not doing his job. Because they're going to talk bad about him if he don't do certain things that he said he was going to do. But then if he do something right, they're going to have a complete meltdown over it. So now that everybody having a meltdown over it, he's doing his job. Thank you, Trump. I appreciate you. Feel me? I don't like tariffs. We're gonna see what Canada do. I agree with the tariffs on Chinese goods because that's a whole nother video I might have to do. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, China need that. They've been doing a lot of dirtiness. Fentanyl is the reason why we even had this crisis over here. And think about this: if we could have people getting off these drugs and people stop dying by the hundreds of thousands every year, we can have more workers. And guess what? More workers mean they're going to pay taxes. Guess what? Them taxes are going to have us growing the economy, and we can start taking down this huge deficit in the budgets and stuff. That's the only way to beat all of this. We must create jobs here. So I don't know. I might be off. This is Light T. So if you got some out of this video, please like, share, subscribe. Like I said earlier, man. Hey, keep coming back, comment. I might be wrong. I'm open to being wrong. I love the conversation. So hope y'all gain something from this. Y'all have a good day. See me on the next episode. Peace.